Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. My name is Jack, and today we are playing Ipswich like I stated in the last episode. Form's been going alright since you were last with us. We've only lost to one game. It's been one high scoring game at least, so that's alright. So yeah, we lost to Wolves in the Carabao Cup. We then bounced back with a win against Charlton. Nick Moody getting the only goal in the game, a late goal at that. We kind of got smashed by Peterborough. It was a bit like the Wigan game. They just first off, as you can see, they scored in the same minute. It was like goal, kick-off highlight, goal. 3-0 up at half time. It was away from home, and I accidentally went with the attacking formation. And at half time, I just went counter-attacking formation, and we ended up scoring a goal and finishing the game 3-1. So that was my bad because I picked the wrong formation away from home. But what can you do? Same really happened with Port Vale, but we're at home. I picked the attacking formation. They quickly went 3-1 up, was it? So it's 1 2. So yeah, they were 3-1 up in the 50th minute. And I was like, okay, that's fine. What did I do? I can't remember. I think I just made some substitutions, and the substitutions I did make, like these three, like I swapped the entire midfield out and I brought on Finney, and it seemed to work, and we drew 3-3, so that's not too bad. We then beat local rivals Forest Green Rovers in the Checker Trade Trophy. Nicky Moody and Nia Kirby are getting the goals in that game. And then we just beaten Bury away from home 1-0. Alex Finney getting the goals. And is this a real stadium name? If any of you is like a Bury fan or anything, Energy Check Stadium at Gig Lane. Now I know Gig Lane is the stadium, but why is it Energy Check Stadium at Gig Lane? Strange. I've worked out the next episode after this one's going to be Shrewsbury. They're bottom of the league, but I want to play them because recently they lost in the playoff final, didn't they, against Rotherham, I think it was. So it'd be good to play them. I don't think we've played them on video yet, so I'm going to play them. Who have we got last game of the season? Colchester. There you go. As a quick insight into the future of the fixtures. But we are sitting comfortably in 8th, which is just outside the playoffs, I believe. Is it not? Just outside the playoffs. So we're doing all right. I should be more excited, especially after last season when we just stayed up, literally just stayed up. And now this season we've clearly had a good transfer window and we're doing well. It's just I still feel that we're having quite an average season at the moment, but hopefully we can get a decent win. I say win, we just get against Ipswich, who if we win we do go above, but you never know what's going to happen. This is the team today. The good thing about the team at the moment is everyone's pretty much similarly rated, like star rating wise. So what I'm doing is the last 5 games. So if I go to squad, the last 5 games, I'm literally picking my team on that. Now, obviously, you got a bunch of players there because these are all midfielders, and we've already filled up the midfield slots. So the more informed midfielders aren't going to get into the team, but I know I could do it on average rating, or I could do it on last 5 games. I tend to do it on the last 5 games, but everyone's like similarly rated. Everyone can do a job at the moment, which I'm really liking. And then the same with when we have cup games, I'll do the players with the crappiest rating first, and then they'll play. Or usually I'll just have entirely different 11 to the game that played before. But yeah, today's game we go in Smith and goal, Corey Young, Yorworth, Finney, Hurley, Hutchinson, Anderson, Holsgrove, Kirby, Kevin Williams, and Harry Williams up front. So obviously Nicky Moody's kind of getting in and out of the team after he had quite a few goals at the start of the season, but now he's just filtering out, and him and Harry Williams are getting a lot of game time each. So same with Kevin Williams and Thomas Ray, they're both getting fair amount of game time. The one thing I forgot to mention before going into the game is we've had a couple of injuries. Donny, the right back, has broken his leg, so I think he's out for 6 months. I think so. That's probably the last we'll see of him. He might play a few games at the end of the season, but probably the last we'll see of him. And also the left back, Lurie, he was out for like 5 weeks, I think, so he should be back fairly soon. I can't remember what injury he got. I didn't recognise any of their players. We're underdogs, I guess. Let's give them a bit of faith while we're here. And let's get on with it. They're loving that. Absolutely loving that. Don't know what else to say, really. Like I said, already 5 minutes in, bloody hell. Usually in a game and like halfway through by this point. I'm really happy with the team at the moment. It's at a weird point where I trust everyone in the team. Like last season, take that out. Last season, there was a lot of trust issues, especially with the likes of Harry Williams. Even though he was top goal scorer, I didn't really trust him doing a job. Jermaine Anderson as well. I just lost all faith in him. I can't think who else. You could probably put Psycho in that, the backup keeper in that thing. I'm giving them a lot more game time this year. Is they going to score here? Millership, that's poor defending. Poor defending. 9 minutes in and Ipswich have gone 1-0 up. To let him have a ball, play the ball out there, no one with him, and then the guy who played it to be in a box on his own. Poor defending. Look, poor defending. Might as well have had no one there. Damn it. But what was I saying? Yeah, just trust in people. Like Kevin Williams, I hadn't trusted until that last part of the season where we changed to this formation. Pardon me. We changed to this formation and I gave him a chance and he did really well. But this season, like, I can put out an 11 and it could be any 11, any formulation of players. Oh, decent effort from Anderson there. It could be any formulation of players and I will trust all 11 on the pitch, which is fantastic in my opinion. It's just where I want to be. And not only do I trust them, they're also playing well as well. So, beautiful. There should be 2-0 here. I'm talking about trusting them. We're getting smashed. I'm just going to drop it down to the counter, I think, because we're 2-0 down already. I don't want it to be an absolute trouncing. And Ipswich are going to be up there on like better paid players even. We've finally got a highlight. It's pretty much half time here. Just nothing's really happened. Ah, it's a penalty. We're going to go down in the half time, 3-0 down. This is the problem with the team at the moment. When we lose drastically. Gilby takes up 3-0 down at half time. It's like with Wigan, we lost 4-1. Just seems like when we lose by like 3 or 4 goals. And there's a kick-off highlight. Like Peterborough, we got smashed. Wigan, we got smashed. This game, we're getting smashed. Just playing really poorly. Now, it could go down to it's a fairly young team, and they could just be inconsistent, which, you know, I don't mind. It's just a bit annoying how we don't smash teams, but when we lose, we get smashed ourselves. Harry Williams is... Oh, he's just snatched it. He just snatched it. He could have taken a touch in there. Finney, after having one of the best games in the previous game, he's having an absolute shocker. So I think I'm going to bring him off at half time. Disappointing. That was absolute rubbish. Right, I'm going to bring... bring Young into the middle. We'll put Yorworth that side. Should we bring Collette on? It's the only option to bring on. Anyone else that can come off? Not for the time being. I'm going to stick with the counter formation. Just because there's no point really going attacking and losing like 6-7 now. Mind you, if you stay counter and we lose 6-7 now, it's weird because this has been one of our lowest formation in recent games, or lowest attendances even in recent games. But Ipswich have brought double the amount of people. So I don't really get what our fans are doing. because our capacity for the ground is about 5,500, I think, which is small. There's teams in this league that are getting double that. Teams in this league are getting triple that. And yeah, it's the only problem we have at the moment. We're not getting as much money as possible, but we can't afford to build a ground, especially because we've only just built this bloody ground. Right, let's make some substitutions. I don't want to bring Psycho on. That was a bit of a misclick by me. Bring Charlie Burke on. And bring Nicky Moody on to play on that right wing. Might as well. But this game has been quite boring, hasn't it? Nothing's really happened. Last 10 minutes. No. I was going to say last 10 minutes we might as well go attacking, but there isn't literally no point. They've just closed the game out. I'm not expecting wins against the likes of Ipswich and Brentford, who are paying stupid amounts of money and are sitting 16th. I don't know how that's happening. But I still believe the fact that we're going to finish mid-table, and then next season we can push on for the playoffs. If we can get playoffs this season, it'd be some sort of miracle, and it would be amazing, especially with the goal difference now, which is a bit dodgy. But I'm just looking for this season to have a solid season. If they want to be inconsistent, that's fine, as long as we don't get dragged into a relegation zone. 4-0. Yeah, if they want to be inconsistent because they're young, whatever. As long as we don't get dragged into a relegation dogfight, that's fine by me. We could finish 15th and I'll be happy, if I'm honest. Don't score another one, that'd be a bit rude. Gilby is on the sides. Birkenheisen. We get it away. That should be it. They shouldn't really get a chance to have a shot here. 4-0. I don't think it'd be that bad. I did not think it'd be that bad. Right. Okay. This is what I mean. When we lose, we just get smashed. Just get absolutely... Like, we play terribly. Interesting. But if you like that episode, please like. If you are new around here, please subscribe. As of recording, we are close to 100 subscribers, which is an incredible achievement, in my opinion. I don't think I'll be anywhere near 100 subscribers. We haven't even reached 100 videos yet. And people usually go well and beyond over 100 videos to get 100 subscribers. But, yeah, subscribe, that'd be great. Get us to that 100 mark. And don't know what else to say. So I shall love you and leave you. Please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you again tomorrow in the next episode of The Tigers. Thank you, and goodbye.